Hello, callers. It's been a few days since I did an update, and so I thought I'd better get on to it now. Now, you might think that I'm sounding a little bit funny today, and that's due to the aid of this new fashion accessory. A few guesses to see if you can guess what it is and what it's for. Well, for those of you who might have been following some of my updates on the Facebook page, you will see that on the weekend I had to go and empty our chemical toilet, and I spent quite a bit of time dry reaching and half vomiting as I was emptying our chemical toilet into the receptacle that it's designed to go into. Oh, ghastly stuff. And so I had in my mind that I thought I should go and get something that I would then be able to use to stop the smell. And so here it is. It's my new... Oh, am I allowed to say that? Nip-on, clip-on? No, that's what they call the Auckland Harbour Bridge. This is actually a clip that you use for diving or for swimming. And so I'm hoping this afternoon when I have to go and do that empty again, that I'll be able to do so without such disgusting smells. Believe you me, it was really awful. But the word is we might still have to be doing this for up to about 6 months, so I guess I need to really get used to it. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Right. What else has been happening? Well, it's been relatively quiet on the shake front, and so I'm actually reasonably happy about that. Been sleeping reasonably well without any of those middle of the night sort of shake-ups. What else? Oh, there goes the phone. Shall we see who it is? Oh, hello. You are you? Right. So I'll go do the pickup then. Oh, would you like to say hello to my people on YouTube? Because I'm just in the middle of a recording.
Oh, what would you like me to say?
Oh, you're being recorded now, so you can say whatever you like.
Hello from Christchurch and our shaky business. And lovely to hear from you, see you, and that you'll enjoy this little shot that my friend's doing. Bless you, have a great day.
Thanks, Andrea.
Bye.
See you in a bit. So that was my friend Andrea. Andrea and Bernard live down the road, and I've been best mates with Bernard since intermediate school, since I was about 11 or so. We sang as boy sopranos, funnily enough, and then during some of our teenage years we weren't in contact, but then in our 20s we got connected again, and Bernard came to live in Christchurch, and I was his best man and he was my best man, and his wife Andrea, who was just on the phone, happened to be a groomswoman, and they are some of the godparents for Francesca, and we're godparents for their eldest, and then Elijah was born, and then their daughter Brianna, and so I normally go to pick them up after school. Andrea does the run in the morning, and Francesca's off playing at a friend's place, and Andrea was just checking in about collecting the girls this afternoon. Yeah! Ah! There you go. Yoo-hoo, oh yay, oh yay, oh yay. Now, had a great conversation the other day with who? Colin. Had a great Skype conversation with Colin. Can't remember if I had a shout out or not with Karen and Colin. And also had a really cool Skype conversation with Rachel. Rachel's from the UK, and her son James, and got to meet some of her family as well. So my springtime in the northern hemisphere. Down here it's fall, or as we say, it's autumn, so the leaves are starting to turn, although I know some of you have still got some snow on the ground. We've had a stunning 24 or 25 degrees, which is about 70, 75, something round about that, as for those short sort of conversions from centigrade to Fahrenheit. I wanted to pack quite a bit into this update, and I'm sorry for those of you who are having difficulty understanding my language or my inflection. The other thing I wanted to do was just do a shout out and recognise the birthday of a little boy called Jackson.
Jackson died in something like 2003. He lived for a year. He's the grandson of a close friend of mine who lives in the US. And we got connected around some things and talking about Elijah's death. And so that's just a shout out to Jackson and his family, just recognising that he would have been 9. 9. Great stuff. Who else? Oh, to Nathan as well. Green Bay Packers, go, go, go. I heard that you're a big fan of watching them with your brother, and so that's a shout out to you today, Nathan, and your mum Patty there in Wisconsin. Scotty, you still continue to surprise me. I really enjoyed Scotty had his birthday just the other day, and his mum had all these balloons, and you know, had Scotty not been holding on to her hand, I'm sure that he would have just floated off into the sky. And he seemed to have quite a birthday bash. And a shout out again to Alex, who's been back in the hospital with some getting some further treatment. Just ask you to continue to pray for him and send good and positive thoughts in his direction. He's got his legs in plaster, had some surgery, and these are fun times. Well, maybe not so fun. Yeah, there you go. You weren't quite expecting that, were you? I'm glad that some of you liked the King. What was it? Court of King Caractacus, and so hoping that we might get a few other little musical numbers up there as well. Well, what else have I got to share today? Some video effects. Right. You'd like to see a couple, would you? Now this is one from my friend Susan and some others who wondered about my facial treatment. Well, today you can see that I haven't quite done the treatment for today. A few whiskers here, but normally what I start with is an exfoliant by Lush. There you go, and you smooth it on with your hands and under your hair, taking care of course not to get it in your hair, and under the eyes. Oh, whoops, under the eyes. I'm not really wearing a wig. And you just let it sit there. The one that I use has vodka and has lime in it as well. How wonderful. And then fill your basin with warm water, not too warm, and you splash it. And then you get a fluffy towel, imagine fluffy towel, and you gently pat it dry. So that's the end of the first lesson on how to give yourself a decent facial. Yahoo! For those of you who didn't see it, you should have a look at a posting on my Facebook page about one of my favourite actresses of all time, Bette Midler, singing about Otto Titzlinger, who invented the over-the-shoulder boulder holder. Ah, yes. Righty-ho. So I think that I need to probably bring this to an end now, even though you know, my eyes have gotten a little bit bigger. Anyway, I'm going to finish up now because I've been going on for a little bit now, and I know some of you can only take so much. So that's a yeehaw, yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo, aha, aba, lama, la 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 from me. Till next time, bye callers.